All right, here on Was It Worth It, we have
Marcy.
Juan, Nobi.
and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Okay.
Rihanna.
Alex.
Mike and Johannes.
Michael Allen.
What movie did you guys see today? It's
We saw Star Wars 3: Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith. Okay, okay. What would you rate the movie on a scale of 1 through 10?
Oh God, it has to be a 10, bro. A 10.
10 out of 10?
It's what makes the rest of the movies out on that.
All right. Now, was it worth seeing in theaters, or do you feel you should have waited till it came out on streaming services?
Either or, but in the theater is fun though. You can share with friends, of course, and enjoy the cinematics and the sound effects on that there. So yeah, definitely the theater.
Theater experience was great.
Home with family is good. With friends in the theater is perfect.
Awesome, awesome. All right. And do you feel that streaming services have ruined the theater experience?
Every now and then, depends on the movie. I'm not there. Luckily, we still have great franchises like Star Wars that they don't care about platforms. They just go straight to the movies, and here we are.
All right. And was it worth the hype?
Oh God, yeah. Oh yeah,
Definitely
we've
worth
been
the
waiting
hype.
for over a month, so yeah, it's definitely worth the hype.
All right. If you want to do something clash real quick for the camera,
Sure, yeah.
hey,
Why not? Why not?
Go at it.
Let's do it on that there.
Obi-Wan versus Kylo Ren, or
I was supposed to be the Sith, but makeup.
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
all right. Come on, Obi-Wan, you can't drop the stick.
I just saw Sinners.
Sinners.
Yeah.
That's a very hyped up movie, I heard. So, what would you rate the movie on a scale of 1 through 10?
To be honest, I give it a 10.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, it kept me on my toes. At first, I was wondering like what the movie was about because I didn't look it up or nothing. I just went in there and wanted to see what the movie was about. And the ending was pretty good, to be honest. Most endings kind of like they're not that good. Nah, no cliffhangers, but I think it set the story straight towards the end.
All right, so my next question is, was it worth seeing in theaters, or do you feel like you should have waited until it came out on streaming services?
I watch a lot of movies at home, but I think this movie was pretty worth it to watch it here, and at like IMAX too. So.
Last question: do you feel that streaming services have ruined the theater experience?
If you're like a movie kind of person, yeah. If you're a person that likes to be home and just watch movies, make snacks, then that's for you. But if you want to get like a movie experience, you can always just go to the movies and experience it. Like there's just a difference between people and what they like, what they prefer. So that's what I can say.
All right, thank you. I appreciate your time, man. All right, Marcy, what movie did you see today?
Sinners.
Sinners. Nice, nice. That's a very hyped up movie, I heard.
It is. It's amazing.
All right, so on a scale of 1 through 10, what would you rate the movie?
For my taste, it's a 10. For most people, it'll probably be a 7.
10 out of 10?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's great. Dang. All right. So was it worth seeing in theaters, or do you feel like you should have waited till it came out on streaming services?
I'm going to be honest. I like it in the movie theater.
You like the movie theater experience?
I do like the movie theater experience.
Okay, and then my follow-up question
is,
do you feel that do you feel that the theater experience is ruined by the streaming services?
It is.
Yeah?
It is.
Explain.
Because I think it takes away from... Yes, it is convenient to have it streamed, like, you know, to be seen at home or on your laptop, and it's more convenient. However, I think that it takes away from the experience of having surround sound, being around other people that enjoy the type of movies that you like to see, opposed to being at home.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Yes, yeah.
And I think the whole popcorn, yes, you can relive all that at home or wherever you want to look at it, but I think original and traditional would always win.
Hey, all right. So, last question.
Right.
You feel like the movie was worth the hype?
It is worth the hype, and I'm gonna throw this in as a curveball.
Okay.
I am not a Michael B. Jordan's fan. I don't even like him.
Okay.
Period. Is he a good actor? Yes. But he's not one of my favorites. So for me to like this movie and actually pay my hard working money to come see it, yes, it was good.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate your
You're
time.
welcome.
You have a good day. Hey, Brianna, what movie did you just finish watching?
Sinners.
Sinners.
Yeah.
Okay, what would you rate the movie on a scale of 1 through 10?
7.
7 out of
Yeah.
10?
7 out of 7. Yeah.
Okay, what made it a 7 out of 10? Would you say
Um,
acting,
it was the message of the
photography,
movie.
the message?
The message, yeah.
Okay,
The
okay.
message could have been more clear.
Okay, okay. Now, was it worth seeing in theaters, or do you feel like you should have waited until it came out on streaming services?
It was worth seeing in theaters.
It was worth seeing in theaters,
Yeah.
and you gave it a 7 out of 10?
Yeah, it was worth it, but the message was a little confusing with the vampires and stuff.
Okay, okay. Next question. Do you feel that streaming services have ruined the theater experience?
Yes, in a way. Like, I can go on an illegal website right now and watch the same movie that I just watched, but, you know.
Okay, okay. And was it worth the hype? Because I know it has been a lot of hype on the internet about this
Yeah.
movie. Michael B. Jordan's big
yeah.
star, you know? So
It was worth the hype. Like, honestly, people should go see it. Like, it was a good movie, great graphics and stuff like that. But it's just a message if you have to think really deeply to understand what he's trying to get across to you.
okay, okay.
So, yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Brianna. All right. So what movie did you guys just see today?
We just sought to see Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith.
All right. What would you rate the movie on a scale of 1 through 10?
I get 100 out of 10. That's a top tier movie. Anybody got to see it. Their mom, the kid, your grandma. What?
1,000.
1,000. Yeah, you know what?
1,000.
1,000 out of 10. Yeah,
1,000
yeah.
out of 10.
Absolutely.
All right, so it was worth the hype.
Oh,
Yes.
without a doubt, yeah. They ain't even seen the movies before this. I told her, yo, you got to watch episode 1 and 2.
Oh,
They're
you
like,
guys just finished watching it today.
Yeah.
Right before this, I had to catch up.
Awesome. All right, so do you feel like sorry. Do you feel like the theater experience is ruined by streaming services?
I mean, a little bit, because you got like bums that don't want to go outside no more. Like my friends, they were hitting me up on this day. They're like, "Yo, ass really about to go watch this movie in theaters," and I was like, "Yeah, why the fuck not? It's the 20th anniversary, bro. What the fuck? Like, that's cinema, bro. I ain't gonna sit at home and watch it alone, bro. I got niggas here, like, like we quoting it word for word in the theater. Like, this is hype. This is what movements are made for, bro.
I gotta say, it's worth the experience.
Yeah,
Like,
the
seeing all
experience
the
at the
big-
theater, way better.
Yeah.
Way better.
Awesome, awesome. Well, that's all, guys. I
Thank you,
appreciate
thank
your time. All right, Michael, what movie did you just finish watching today?
I just saw The Legend of Ochi.
Legend of Ochi. All right, what would you rate the movie on a scale of 1 through 10?
I'd probably give it a 6.
6 out of 10.
Yeah.
What do you feel like could have been better about the movie without spoiling it?
Without spoiling it, I mean, it just needed a little bit of a stronger narrative. It's an A24 movie, so it's a little bit out there. It's weird. It's unique, which there's going to be audiences that like that. But it's a little bit too weird for my taste. I mean, it's quite out there. So.
Okay. All right. Third question. Was it worth seeing in theaters, or do you feel like you could have waited till it came out on streaming services?
Yeah, I think if you're an A24 like super fan and you're seeing everything that they put out, it makes sense to maybe go see it. I think everybody else probably needs to wait on it.
All right.
Yeah.
And last question. Do you feel like streaming services have ruined the theater experience?
I don't think so, but I definitely think it's put movie theaters to step up their game. I mean, I think there's got to be some better incentives and different things to show up to the theater. And so, but
Like a
I
credit
love
card
movies.
or a credit line or
Yeah. So I love movies, and I just think it's raised the bar for filmmaker. I'm a filmmaker myself, and so I think we got to be making better movies, get people in the theaters.
All right. Well, I appreciate your time.